Bendiciones, God bless. Come join me as I do a quick, well, it wasn't really quick, but a string change on my go-to guitar, the Yamaha Revstar. Now, this is one of my favorite guitars. Well, it's because I only got two. But I think I had a lot of fun using this one so far. I got this one back like in February of last year. And ever since I started playing electric at my church, where I go to, shout out to Ciudad Deseada. Our leaders, they're awesome. Our pastors are awesome too. And yeah, this has been my go-to guitar ever since, and I use it a lot. So it's always good to change the strings. As you can see here, these are the items I have to use to take off the strings. Now, the thing that's very tedious about this guitar is if you see that little metal thing I'm touching right now, it is terrible to take out your strings. So you gotta be very careful. The first time I did a string change, shout out to the RGOs, it was bad. I took the whole piece off and it took me a whole day to fix it. But overall, I think the process is pretty smooth. As you can see here, it is very tedious. Shout out to Shenandoah Music for providing local music stuff here. And I think something that I've learned throughout the years is when you take care of things, they tend to last long. And that also goes the same with our relationship with Christ. We always have to take care of it. We have to make sure that we don't abuse of His grace. And as you see here, like I'm very detailed when it comes to cleaning. I even had to let the sunlight on here. But I think it's beautiful how Christ works through all of us. And as you can see, he makes us clean. Yes, like I said, clean this guitar. There's a lot that we can look forward to. This is the polish that I use for this specific guitar. But I think when you serve God with a genuine and noble heart, He'll bless up and He'll provide. And He'll give you the wisdom. Like, I think playing electric guitar for me has been such a great blessing. And whenever I can, or whenever they invite me out to play, it's always something that I look forward to. I'm like, well, God, put it in your hands. I put this session, this worship time in your hands. And He's used me a lot. And as you can see here, putting the strings parts is kind of fun. You just gotta watch out. You don't want to poke yourself with these strings. They're kind of sharp. So I learned my lesson last time. However, this part is not too bad. As you can see here, I'm just putting the strings back, making sure they sound good, they're placed right. Right now, so far, so good. I think the issue comes in the next clip where I think I was zoning out, or I don't know. But we have a little situation here. Right now, it's fine. As you can see, it's very tedious. Maybe it's not as simple as I thought it'd be. However, I think it teaches me patience. Alright, right here, as you can see, I kind of messed up and I ended up cutting the wrong string size. And I was so, oh man, what am I going to do now? But shout out to my sister. She brought these ones for me. These are backups. They're not the same exact ones, but they're still by the same company. And they're still really good, so it should last me here till, a month or two? Anyways, so far as you can see, it's a lot of work. And I think when you put in the work, you get a reward when it comes to things like this. And I'm also very grateful that I guess I learned every step of the way. Every mistake I made has taught me to be a better person. En las buenas o las malas, like how we say in Spanish. But I think God is the one who allows us to keep learning from our mistakes. And obviously not to do it again. You don't want to go back to whatever you used to be doing. Like in my life, a lot of things I learned the hard way. But because of everything that I learned, I came closer to Christ. And now, as you can see, most of my stories and the videos I do, they're all to glorify Him, He gave me this skill, this talent. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like professional. Like, I ain't no Mia San Marcos band. Or, I ain't no Chris Rocha. But I think that God slowly but surely helps us throughout the way. And as you can see, I'm done. We did the tuning and everything. And straight, it's good. Back to standard tuning. And yeah, here's the process. Full version, so can't wait to use it later tonight. God bless everyone.